What happens when life gets in the way of your dreams? Why do some people give up any hope of finding happiness? These are just two of the many questions considered in Edith Wharton's intense novella, Ethan Frome. At the time of its publication in 1911, Wharton was best known for her novels about New York City's high society. So this tale, set in rural Massachusetts, is a marked departure for her. Initially, sales of the book were poor, and critics complained that the story was cruel and violent. How times change. A century later, it is Wharton's most widely read book and considered her masterpiece. Every sentence is perfect in this serious and adult tale. Sometimes you just have to go back to the classics, and Ethan Frome is one of the best. Ever come across someone years later and they seem to be a shadow of their former self? Naturally, you want to find out what happened to them. That's the plot of Ethan Frome. We slowly come to know Ethan, a poor farmer, his annoying wife Zena, and a young housekeeper named Maddie. They're eking out an existence in the bleak landscape of 19th century New England. Three powerless people struggling for dominance in what becomes a frozen hell. Trapped in a loveless marriage, Ethan makes a terrible decision with Maddie that will haunt them all forever. You'll be able to feel the cold and claustrophobic atmosphere here. The depiction of these crippled characters is so realistic that they'll remind us of those times in our own lives when we were stuck and broken. For this module, we'll review the notes, post into discussion boards, one that'll even involve your camera, take a short quiz, and write a test. Along the way, we'll try to come to terms with the costs of stifling ourselves, the horror of a wasted life, and why, as the Rolling Stones sang, you can't always get what you want. The ending packs an emotional punch, so be ready for this elegant and heartbreaking story. Unlike Ethan, you won't have any regrets.